Queensland, the Sunshine State, home of the Great Barrier Reef, theme parks, the Big Pineapple, this giant cow for some reason, and these natural disasters. But something new is getting our attention from the Sunshine State. George Christensen, member of the House of Representatives since 2010, representing the division of Dawson, and Queensland's George Christensen. He is a member of the Liberal National Party of Queensland and sits with the National Party in federal parliament. Christensen is making headlines after parodying a video by popular singer-songwriter Beyonce. Nope, not that one. No, not that one. Older. Yep, the 2008 smash hit Single Ladies, a reference about as far behind the times as the National Party. But don't let this stunt make you think Christensen is relatable. Rather, let it show he is desperately trying to humanise a man who courts attention the same way as a man on a desert island. Light the fire and see what happens. Which shouldn't surprise anyone from the man who released this picture and this one. Yep, think about that one. Look at it. Look at it. This is a man who is desperate for your attention. Well, we've been looking. You got our attention. Christensen was the special guest in 2016 for the launch of David Van Gieren's anti-same-sex marriage book, Stealing from a Child, The Injustice of Marriage Equality. Why would he be invited to such an event? Well, he had some strong words to say about the Safe Schools initiative.
The parents would probably call the police because it would sound a lot like grooming work that a sexual predator might undertake.
But we secretly suspect he just wanted to say these naughty things at work.
Penis and vagina sex is not the only sex, and certainly not the ultimate sex. Sadomasochistic, 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 and sadomasochism.
Among the issues that make him so divisive are his calls for the return of the death penalty for drug dealers and terrorists, starting his own website war on radical Islam, which to this day has nothing on it, and was made using a Wix address despite pulling down government money, and didn't even offer to pay any writers who were interested in helping him. Taking a swipe at the hashtag I'll Ride With You campaign by sharing stories from Breitbart, and called for a ban on Muslim immigration from radicalised countries. But despite attacking Islamic countries, Christensen still took a trip to the Muslim-majority country Malaysia to get his lap band surgery. And finally, his position on man-made climate change is as follows. A, it isn't really happening, except in the beliefs of the majority of climate scientists. And B, even if it is happening, it won't be as catastrophic as predicted by the elite of the world, and at worst, will involve temperature increases of only 2 or 3 degrees and the loss of some species, but that's always been happening anyway. Though if you were to ask the man, of himself, Trump and Pauline Hanson, he'd say, all we're doing is listening to people, then repeating what they tell us they want. He's trying to palm this off onto you, the viewer. Well, Christensen, you wanted our attention, now you have it. Your next move would want to be a lot better than your last.